Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. You're welcome in this encounter. This is the Nigerian Volleyball Division 1, the female encounter between Lifecamp Volleyball Club and the Chief of Naval Staff Volleyball Team. As you can see, that's a beautiful block. She gets the point. That's JC number 13 in the person of Kosi. This is the team list for the Lifecamp Volleyball Club. We have Esther Kumai Dominic, Orena Obina, Mary Ishaku, Ikeme Eni, Esther Jonah, Deborah Oyoyo, Chigozin Onyoma, Amara Nurosu, Colette Azu, Ogechi, Alice Ibrahim, Kosi Arnold Bo, Mary Carlo, and Ellen Janet. On the other side of the CNS Spikers, the Chief of Naval Staff Volleyball Team, Team List is Naomi Alero. We have Blessing Obaze, Geraldine Okoye, Hajara Audu, Choma Okeke, Litani Yudong, Oye Christiana, Aisha Abdulrahman, Angela Travel Ose, Angela Elipawa, Jessica Tewase, Ibrahim Marian, Iwara Patient, Idema Anita, Doris Douse. On the side of the Lifecamp Volleyball Team, JC number 7 with the staff, bad reception, the libero sets well, JC number 9, she gets the defense, the setter have a good set, Kosi with the hit, the ball is still on, number 9, she gets the point, great defense from Amara, the backs, that's a pop attack, good defense. She was sent back, the block sent her back, good kill from JC number 12. That's a point for the CNS Spiker. I beg your pardon, it's JC number 11. JC number 11, Ibrahim Marian. She just got the point over there. The CNS Spiker serving. Amara with the pass. Mary with the set. Oh, she didn't get the ball across the net. Point goes to the CNS Spikers. You are all welcome to this great encounter, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host in this commentary box, Malaika George. Good defense. Last touch, she sent the ball back. Great set. Kosi got no, she didn't get the point. It was blocked. Good kill. Oh, that's a net contact by the referee. Saw that violation. It's a net contact, and the point goes to CNS Spikers. JC number 5 still with the serve. Bad reception, that's an ace. JC number 5 got an ace. There's no other person but Choma Okeke. She just got an ace. This is our third serve. Let's see what the Lifecamp team will do with the pass. Oh, she stopped the ball to the net. Point goes to the Lifecamp Volleyball Club. Scoreboard is 4-6. The Lifecamp Volleyball team. There are a new timers in this championship. This is their first ever outing in the volleyball cycle in the Nigerian Volleyball League. They are a recreational team, but they decide to take it to the next level. And here they are competing in the volleyball scene. Amara crosses the ball. It was retrieved. She goes with the kill. Oh, that was out. She hit the ball out. Litani Idong just hit the ball out, and point goes to Lifecamp Volleyball Club. You can see the fans of the CNS Spikers, the Chief of Naval Staff. They're really enjoying the contest. They're having a good day. They hope their teams will give them a win. A Spikers from Asha. She got a point again. Oh. You are a patient has been instrumental in these few points of this first set. Let's see what the outcome will be if she will continue to dominate the match. Oh, that's an ace again. You are a patient got an ace again. The newcomers, the Lifecamp Volleyball Club, even though most of the players in the team are not newcomers, but the team as a whole is a new team. Oh, that was poorly done by the setter Mary. She didn't anticipate, she didn't do that very well. She just dropped the ball right in the net. If you ask me, I will tell you that was not so good enough. Poor thinking. She needs to do better to take her team to win this match. She goes on with the hit. It was defended. Good set. They got the point again. The CNS Spikers continue to enjoy this first set. Scoreboard is 10-5. And the CNS Spikers enjoying their game. I am enjoying this game. I like the momentum. I like the fans. I like the audience. It's volley excellent. Nigerian Volleyball Division 1 2022 in the MKO Abiola National Stadium in Nigeria's capital city, Abuja. It's a timeout call for the Lifecam volleyball team. They are back again to see, let's see what the instruction would be, if it will change their perception about playing the game. Ibrahim CNS, the player of the CNS Spiker, still with the serve. Good reception. Not so a great set. It was defended. Send the ball back. A net contact. The second referee saw that. A violation from the CNS Spikers, Chief of Naval Staff Volleyball Club. The service goes to Lifecam Volleyball Club. Aziz Colette with the serve. That's a good serve. Excellent reception. Poorly set, but nicely delivered by JC number 12. Iwara Patient did a good job there, even though the set was not so delicious for a good kill, but she got the point. And that is very excellent. Service coming from the CNS Spikers. Bad pass. Great set. She crosses the ball. She gives it back to the opponent. And the kill is coming. Oh, she put the ball in the net. She hit the ball poorly in the net. It was an excellent set. Litani Idam didn't do a good job right there. The Lifecam Volleyball Club still serving. Good set. Nicely defended. She goes with the one leg hit. It was defended. Great set. She crosses it. Good job by the libero. She hit so hard it was still defended. Amara with the drop. She didn't get it. The ball goes back to her court. I think this is going to be a block again. No, the game is on. The first referee said it's a violation. She carries the ball and the point goes to the CNS Spiker. JC number 6 again from the CNS Spiker with the serve. Litany Idon still serving for CNS Spikers. Good serve. Nice reception. Not so a good set. Oh, the ball is defended. She give it back to Lifecam Volleyball Club. Let's see what firepower is coming. She couldn't get the ball. Oh, that was a good set, but the spiker hit the ball in the net. In no order, but Chigozim Noma hits that ball right in the net. Okay, Amala with the drop. It was picked. They give it back to Lifecam Volleyball Club. Let's see what firepower they're coming with. It was just a tap. The ball was defended. A kill is coming and it was excellent. Great hit. Good job. Iwara Patience did her thing. I know Iwara Patient personally. She is a very dedicated and a hard-working player. She have no time for jokes when it comes to a match like this. She wants to prove herself and give her team a victory. She just tapped the ball across. It was nicely set out. The CNS Spiker JC number 11 just spiked the ball to the net. And the point goes to Lifecam Volleyball Club. The Lifecam Volleyball Club are down by 6 points. Let's see if they could turn things around. Good set. And a hit is coming. Oh, the ball just fell to the floor. Point to the CNS Spikers. 7 points lead. The CNS supporters team are doing a good job cheering their teams to victory. The Life Camp Volleyball Club needs to do better. Good set. Kosi couldn't get the point. It was defended. A kill is coming. Nicely defended. A bad set. Amara crosses it nicely. She goes with the one leg kill. Good defense. She set the ball nicely. Oh, Kosi couldn't cross the ball. That was badly set, but Kosi couldn't get the ball across the net. The point still has to go to the CNS Spikers. It's an 8-point lead. A difficult set, if I must tell you, for Life Camp Volleyball team. So sent back. Oh, they are playing a kind of volleyball that it's not good for a competition in this particular set. But I believe as the games, as the tournament continues, they will keep improving. He crosses the ball back to the CNS Spiker for a kill. She jumps, she drops it. Kosi got the ball. Good defense. Kosi with the kill. She got the point. That is what I'm talking about. If you want to contest in the championship like this in volleyball, you need to be deadly like this. If you keep crossing the ball easily to the opponent, the next one will be coming. They'll be sending fire and brimstone in your court. Once you have the ball, it is your opportunity to do the kill. Good job, Kosi got the point again. They have reduced the scoreline. It is 10-16, 6-point lead. The CNS Spikers still leading. If you ask me, I will tell you the CNS Spikers are really enjoying this tournament. I can see it in their faces. They are not jittery, they are not scared whatsoever. Amara with the dig. She saved her adventures played. The ball with the CNS Spiker badly set. Defended. She with the kills, the center defends the ball, she calls for the set. They give it back to Life Camp Volleyball Club. Let's see what will happen. Kosi with the kill. She was blocked and she got the ball back. She sent the ball back to the CNS Spikers. Good kill, she got the point. If you ask me what's the difference between these two teams, I will tell you it's preparation. The CNS Spikers, since the month of February, they have been up and doing, preparing for this championship. I could see them participate in the Contogoran competition hosted by Major General T.A. Gagariga. Since then, in the month of February, they keep practicing and keep preparing for this championship. You can see the determination and volley excellence they have. Their skill application, court coverage, movement is top-notch. That is the kind of team you bring to a tournament. But I believe the Life Camp Volleyball team will eventually pick up after this first set, or as the tournament proceeds. I will know they keep improving. They are 9 points down, but I know they will still come out to fight. It is not all over. It is just the first set. I know they are a bit jittery, being first timers in this kind of championship of the Nigerian volleyball. Good encounter. It is excellent. I like what I'm seeing. It's a timeout call for the Life Camp Volleyball team. I hope this time the timeout call yields a good result. The players need to be awoken. This is a contest, it is no joke. JC number 12 serving for CNH. She served out. Point goes to the Life Camp Volleyball team. Another person just threw out that serve. She goes in with the serve for Life Camp. Good reception. Excellent set. Oh, she didn't get it. She didn't get to cross the ball to the net. She didn't get to cross the ball across the net. Angela Ilipua didn't do a good job there. Great serve. Good set. Excellently blocked by Kosi. This is what I am talking about. Good job, Kosi. One thing I notice about Kosi is that she always tries to live to her expectation. Regardless of whatever is happening to the mat, she never gets jittered. She's always ready to just kill. Great. Oh, she just lost that, and that will be on Kosi. She lost the ball. The reaction, her reflexes was not good enough to keep that ball alive. JC number 5 for CNS Spikers serving. Let's see what the live campus will do with the ball. As this Scarlett give a poor pass. Kosi with the kill. She give it back. I tell you, expect fire and brimstone. It was nicely defended. The ball was defended. Good set. A kill is coming. It was defended. Amara with the cross. She crossed the ball. Good set. Good block. That is excellent. I told you this particular match is far from over. Even though the CNS Spikers are having a good game, everything is working just fine for them in their arsenal. I hope the live campers still have much more weapons in their arsenal. Blocked out, point goes to the CNS Spikers, 21-14. Wow, the score margin is a little bit wide. If you ask me this particular set, I would say I would just give it to the CNS Spikers. They will win this set. But I tell you, they should expect more difficulties from the remaining set because the live campers are not sleeping. As the match progresses, they keep coming and improving, getting their A game on. You could see their coach Hatem Amro, keeping his cool on the bench. She crosses the ball. Mary's the setter with the set. She give it to Amara. Amara just tap it across. And the brimstone is coming. The libero couldn't defend that. The point goes to CNS Spikers. 22-15. Yuara Patient just got that point. Angela Ili Power with the serve. Good serve. Nice pass. Good kill. Amara got the point. This is a lovely and a fantastic encounter. It's really, really excellent. I like what the two teams are doing. The determination and the will to play the game of volleyball. Great serve. She drops the ball. She got the point. Patient with the brain. That was so brainy. She got the point. She saw them right behind. And she just dropped the ball right behind the blocks. And the back defenders couldn't get that. JC number 6 for CNS Spiker with the service. Litani Idang. She gives a good serve. Bad reception. Oh, Patience with the kill again. She got the point. You are a Patient with the kill. That was a kill from a bad reception. But the live camp volleyball captain was complaining that the ball wasn't on the floor yet. The referee might be considering a jump ball. That's a reserve. The referee got a reserve, gave a reserve. JC number 6 again with the serve, bad reception. Not so nicely done, said. Excellent pass. It's coming. Patient is coming again. She got the point. This is fantastic. This is lovely. This is the Nigerian National Division 1 Volleyball League in the MKO Abiola National Stadium in Nigeria's capital, Abuja. That was the defense. They sent it ball back to CNS Spikers. The setter had a good set. That was good defense. The setter dropped the ball. She got the point. The score line is 17-24. Set point for the CNS Spikers. They made it with the serve. Good serve. Excellent reception. Good set. A kill is coming. She goes for the set again. Kosi with the one leg hit. It was defended. The ball is still alive. Patient to the hit. That was so powerful. Amara digs the ball. They send the ball back to CNS Spikers. She goes on speed and she got the point. That was brilliant. Patient continues to be brilliant in this particular set. I hope she keeps doing this. If she keeps doing this like this, she could take her team to victory. I am your host, Malika George. This is the end of the first set. The CNS Spikers took the particular set with a comfortable win, 25-17. But I tell you, this match is far from over. You could expect some fight coming from the Life Camp volleyball team in the remaining two sets. We hope right now the instruction being given to them by their excellent coach, Coach Hatem Amro. It's going to be a great encounter. You can see the coach Hatem giving instruction. I can see the Life Campus supporters being scattered, but I tell you, their support for the team is won't be dwindled. The CNS Spikers supporters team, they just rotate back to the side of their bench. They're really cheering their teams to victory. They are cheering, really helping the team keep their momentum up. We hope to see more volley excellence in the second set. The second set is about to begin. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. If you're just tuning in, this is the Nigerian National Division 1 Volleyball League taking place in the MKO Abiola National Stadium in Nigeria's capital, Abuja. It is a match between the Chief of Naval Staff volleyball team and the Life Camp Volleyball Club is down by one set. Great set. She hits out again. She lost the first point. Point still goes to the CNS Spikers. Great reception. Set for Amara. The ball was parried. Good set by the setter. Good defense. She goes in with the kill. She got the point. This is what I tell you is going to happen. 1 point apiece. It's going to be always difficult for CNS Spikers if they don't keep doing what they are doing. Good set, good kill, excellent defense. Go, she just give the ball back to CNS. Expect fire and brimstone. She goes with the kill. Good kill, nice defense. The libero tries to get the ball back. She crossed it. Set out with the set. That was a tap. It was nicely defended. To give the ball back again to CNS Spikers. They don't joke with this type of ball. Fire and brimstone. She got the point. That was a net violation. Good kill by Jesse number 9. This is absolutely volley excellent. You wouldn't believe that a female could hit the ball so hard right there. She goes with a great serve. Nicely passed. Good set. Kosi with the drop. It was picked. The ball is still on. She hit the ball again. Jesse number 9. This lady has continued to be phenomenal in this few points of this second set. I like what she's doing. I like her calmness. I like her deadliness. Angela Ilipua is the lady with the all kill. She goes in, got the point again. Brilliant maneuver. She hit the ball by the side, and the libero couldn't defend the ball. Amara on JC number 9 with the serve for Lifetime Volleyball team. Bad reception. Great set. She just crossed it back. Kosi give it back. There is a net contact. The second referee saw that. It is a violation. The scoreline is 4-2. It's everybody is getting confused right now by the call of the second official. The second official said there is a net touch, but the live camp team, the captain, would disagree with that. However, it doesn't matter. What the second officiating official saw would be the final verdict. This is the second time we could see the live camp volleyball team lay a complaint to the first official. The first complaint they got, they succeeded, they had the reserve. But this time around, the first ref said point goes to CNS. Excellent pass, good set. The kill, that was a brush. But the first referee didn't see that. The line judge said it was a brush out, but the first ref didn't see that. He gave the point back to CNS. Excellent pass. Good kill! Chigoziem, that is what she is made of. She is that deadly. I like what she is doing right now. This is good. She sat out again. Chigoziem, you can't do that. She just got an excellent point and threw one woefully. Yes, you could see the CNS Bikers Supporters Club doing a good job. They continue to cheer their team to victory. I beg your pardon, I'm here to introduce to you who just came into the commentary box. None other himself. Box, what do you think is happening in this encounter right now?
Thank you so very much, Malaika. I think a lot of excitement has actually been spread on the platter. If you come here, you understand the sporting pleasures and entertainment that has actually been experienced from the very day one, today being day 2, and inside the very second game of the Division 1. It is an excitement for everyone to behold because the ladies are taking it to the court and they are not to the deprived. They have taken everything that it takes. CNS Spikers went into the first game of the tournament, also played against Bayonet Spikers yesterday. It was a result which came in a way of a statement that they have made so far going into the tournament, having a 3-0 victory, making it even seamless in the way they did. It took a little bit of some fight from Bayonet in the first period of that game, but it was just about the first period. And then as CLS Spikers went all the way to cruise to a 3-0 victory. Already here, they have one set in the kitty. That tells you about the quality this side are bringing. The chief naval staff Spikers are here to take the claim to the Premier League. And of course, you cannot take away the opportunity that Live Camp Volleyball Club have got from the FCT right here. They know they are playing at home. They know they've got supporters. They know they can actually believe in themselves and get good results. So it's going to be really a great counter. I mean, the first set's already wrapped up. The second set right in contention as it sticks at the moment. It is 7 to CNS Spikers with one set as well. But to the Live Camp Volleyball Club, they have 6. And that shows you that they are fighting back. May they come back. It's good to be here with you, Malaika.
The big problem right now for them to come back is Angela Ilipua, the lady on jersey number 9. We also have Patient on jersey number 12 for the CNS Spikers. These two ladies continue to be deadly and dominate this set. So far so good. Their skill application is excellent. They are so deadly with their spike. They don't just send the ball back to their opponent's court. They send it as fire and brimstone. And who could stop that? Sean Pablo?
Well, I think if you look at the game that CNS Spikers are actually putting to the fore, they have the kind of confidence that can actually encourage you to believe in yourself and creating a special moment that can actually last even beyond the tournament. I mean, yesterday was exceptional. They took it 25-23, 25-13, and 25-22 to open a 3-0 victory and make a huge statement, which they have continued by winning the very first set of this game and making it as massive as 25-17. So it's about who can stop them now. But Life Camp Volleyball Club have actually come that they can also put up a little bit of some fight, the kind of fight that can cope an upset, because we know that they are perhaps a little bit down on the pecking order against their opponent. But if they can believe as well, if they can see themselves as 6 players on this part of the court against other 6 players on the other part of the court, and believe that in their rotation, in the coaches, the tactics and analysis, believe that they can also come together as a team, having this cohesion that tells about unity, I think we're going to have a great game out here, Malika.
Yes, I will continue to say the big problem right here is Angela Elipua, the lady on jersey number 9. She continued to send fire and brimstone to the court of the Life Camp Volleyball team. Another great challenge that the Life Camp Volleyball team will have is this issue of preparation. The CNS Spikers have been in preparation for this Division 1 since the month of February. They're going to a competition in Kontagora hosted by none other but Major General T.A. Gagariga, the man with the love for volleyball. Volleyball run in his gene. He made things happen. Whoa, that was a kill. Chigozia made it happen. You can see she made the audience roar as if it's a fight of the giant.
This is only where you can get to see that action again and again, because Nigerian volleyball actually have taken it to the platter. Well, this tells you about the beauty of the game, the excitement, the joy, the passion, and of course you have to see the energy absolutely bursting. You can see the way she took that huge spike. She actually reflected it, but of course you can also see the energy, the power, the spiking potentials that came through before that spike happened. I think it was just magnificent to see how much the Life Camp Volleyball Club are pulling way back to be able to come back into this game. I wouldn't be surprised if they get to peak this very set. They are up for it and they are going against the CNS Spikers.
The Life Camp Volleyball team are still 1 point down. If I tell you the big difference right here, the Life Camp Volleyball team has the caliber of players to stop the CNS Spikers. The only problem is that is preparations. The preparation period, I will tell you, has been low. You could see the anger, this power. Chigoziem hit that ball in the face of the CNS Spikers defenders. They just got the point since this match started. This is the first time they got a power in times of point. It's 10-10 on the scoreboard. You see that particular kill has really gone the CNS Spikers low. They are not being deadly as before. They are really scared right now. That is what you need to do. In playing a volleyball match, if you allow your opponent to be so comfortable, you are in trouble.
Well, of course, I mean, when you become in trouble, it's not even about the time you get on the court to be able to play. It's not even about the time the very first bump is being made, but it's about how you get yourself ready, prepared before the main period of the games. I mean, you talk about grassroots this particular period. You want to talk about the Confederation of African Volleyball coming into Nigeria to be able to inspect our grassroots facilities. You talk about the Federation of International Volleyball coming into Nigeria as well to be able to do this same bidding, and that tells you how how much grassroots volleyball has got to gain in Nigeria for the game to become mainstream. I mean, you talk about the tournament where Chief of Naval Staff Spikers attended at Kontagora, Niger State. That tells you the preparation that they have beaten in about 3 months back in February. And that is why we are seeing them come together as a very cohesive team. They come together as a very energetic team. They come very physical. They come mental ready. They come in a way that shows unity. And it's very hard to break a bond as that strong.
Exactly, it's very difficult to break a bond that is that strong. Chigoziem was just sent back a moment ago. She was badly blocked. But if you ask me, I will tell you the set was not so delicious. The jersey number 11 for Lifecam volleyball team just spiked the ball out. She seems to be okay with that. I will tell you that is not okay. Your team is in trouble. All you need now, Kosi with it hit. This is the first time I see her lift that high, even though it's not so high. But she has power in her hand. The ball goes to Chigoziem again. She gets the point. The power on her hands keep making her get all these points. What do you say about Chigoziem, Sean Pablo? She's going to be the one serving right now for Lifecam volleyball team. Let's see what the CNS Spiker will do with the ball.
Well, great service. I mean, caused a little bit of some disarray in the camp of the opponent, but that was a big spike to actually settle. I mean, patience come in a way that comes with a rush, and she makes that spike so distant, so perfect that it had no player behind it. That tells you about how much she's got the vision to be able to maximize very little tiny spaces, and that's exactly the intelligence that we'll talk about the game.
Yeah, I know Patience personally. I tell you from the beginning, she's a very hard-working player. A brimstone is coming, but it was defended by Amara. That is one thing I know about Amara. No matter how hard you hit the ball to her, if it's a deep pass, she's going to defend it. Good serve from the center. She drops the ball. That's an off-speed. She got the point.
A great point there for them to be able to savour. I mean, it took a tip, and now they take 3 points lead inside of the second set. Now, CNS Spikers, what they have to do is just maintain momentum. It is working all out for them. They have 1 set in the kitty. They're about going for the second. Just keep it up, keep the tempo, and continue to let them understand that we can only get it together. But for Lifecam Volleyball Club, it is about belief. It is about saying we can also put in a fight. We can also show some energy. And now they've shown one. They've picked 1 point, and they're just 2 away, 13-15. Who says they cannot come back?
Well, I would say it will be very difficult for them to come back in this particular match because this is their first match of the tournament, being first timers ever in a serious tournament like this in the Nigerian volleyball cycle. They come in from the huge one, the National Division 1, where you could see ruthless players like Angela Ilipua and Patient Spikers who have no pity on the ball whatsoever. Kosi with the defense, great set. She hit the ball, it was defended. Great set by the setter, it comes out short. It was out.
Well, I think when you said that you don't believe that they can come back, they just did it right in your face. It was 13-15, and you said they couldn't come back, only to see them pick up 2 more points and make it a tie of 15 right now. I think what we're experiencing is about a team that are well prepared than the other. CNS Spikers, yes, give it to them. They are well prepared than their opponent. But Lifecam Volleyball Club, this is a team that knows that they are playing at home. I mean, there's this kind of confidence that you have when you believe that the support of the fans will naturally be behind you, and that is, you can see they continue to rake up point upon point. Since you made that statement, Malika, they made 4 points and they now lead by 2, 17-15.
I'm not trying to be a prophet of doom, but if I tell you, you wouldn't know the kind of love I have for Lifecam volleyball team. It's just that it's kind of saddening to see the Lifecam volleyball team not to be living to expectation. But from the onset, I tell you, they will keep progressing and improving in this tournament. Every match will count for them. Every set will count for them. The first set, they were woefully beaten by 17-25, and right now they are leading in this particular second set, 17-15. Have whatsoever, this is not the time to start jubilating or being excited, because this is where the game of volleyball gets very dicey. It's your ability to maintain and keep piling up points in this particular time that could make you win a set. The CNS Spikers are really fighting so hard. Patient to the kill again. The ball was sent. That was a brush out. 16-17 for CNS Spiker.
You really have to see that. But there was a tip to the net, and then the point being awarded to CNS Spikers. But you really have to see the game that they play. I mean, Live Camp Volleyball Club, they know that if they can ever get anything out of the game, they have to put in all the tenacity, all the energy, all the passion they've got for the game. They have to put it all inside. And now both teams are tied at 17. That tells you about how crucial it is to gain 1 point. And now, I think for CLS Spikers, they know they have the advantage and they always will ride upon that. But for Live Camp, I believe what can work for them is to see them continue in the same consistency they've shown in the last 5, 7, 8 rallies.
Yes, I could see the Live Campers did a good job by trying to take 2-point lead. They just lost concentration over there. At 16, 17, the ball actually brushed the Live Camp players, but both the coach, the Live Camp coach, and the Live Camp supporters believe that that was not a brush. But if you ask me, I saw it clearly, it was a brush. But because of that, they tried to complain to the first official, but regardless, the first official order for the serve, they couldn't get their concentration on. They just lost the point, and they have toyed with their concentration right now. The match is still going to be difficult for them because they still want to take some points lead. You see it, I tell you, if you keep complaining to the officials, the next thing you could see, both either the coach or the players, you lose concentration. If you lose concentration, you lose points.
Well, I think for Live Camp Volleyball Club, what the manager has got to do right now is to just let the girls know that this game is very much for the taking for any of the team. I mean, they have just one set dropped. They are in the second set, and they are totally inside of it with the kind of fight they put in. They might be down by 2 points now, but it doesn't tell about how much they've shown. Look at how they make 1 point, and that is exactly what they just have to keep doing. Keep playing the game and stop complaining at all. That is just what they have to do. Focus on what they can do. I mean, Coach Hatem Amru has just got to tell this team, focus on the game. Let's not care about what the officials are doing. Let's just care about what we are doing with the game. And that alone can give us the win we are looking forward to.
Yes, if you ask me, I've been an official myself and I've been a coach myself. If you allow all this, because she was sent back again. The set was not so nice. It was a little bit close to the net. It was up to the spiker to be a little bit brilliant to get the ball across the net, but she wasn't. She was sent back. 20-18, the CNS Spikers to take the lead by 2 points. The Live Camp volleyball team in pressure again. Amara with the kill. It was defended. Great save by the setter. I tell you, good defense. She got CNS Spiker got the point again. This is lovely. This is brilliant. I love what the CNS Spikers are doing. They move back and forth, side to side. They jump out. They hit the ball ruthlessly, like sending fire and brimstone to the city of Sodom.
That's exactly what you do if you want to win a game of this magnitude. This is a National Division 1, baby, and it doesn't get any better. This is the very best that grassroots volleyball in Nigeria can actually offer. And for CNS Spikers, like I said earlier, when you have the advantage of one set, it naturally propels you. And that propulsion is what we're beginning to see. Haven't seen them reach the 20th mark points. I mean, that tells them that they're only 5 away, while the opponents are by 7. So they get a tip into it. Now they need to make just 4 more points. The opponent needing 7. It's going to be a lot to be said. But Live Camp Volleyball Club gets 1 point without raising a shoulder. That could raise something for them.
I tell you, since the time they lose concentration, they really are trying to go back into their shell. But I tell you, it's not a good prerequisite for any excellent players who want to win a match. Chigozem couldn't block that ball. She blocks it out, and the point still goes to CNS Spikers. It's 22-19. You could see, I tell you, from onset, this Live Camp volleyball team have the caliber of players to stop the CNS Spikers. The only problem I could tell you from the way they play, I'll tell you, is fitness and preparation. The libero couldn't defend that. The point still goes to CNS Spikers. You could see the CNS Spikers, they are not jittery, neither are they afraid whatsoever. I will give it to them. It is a good fight. It is good determination for them. Excellent serve, but
reception. They send the ball back to CNS Spiker. Oh my God. Oh, that was a bad set. She still gets the point. What do you have to say about that, Sean?
Well, I think jersey number 9 for Live Camp Volleyball Club, Amara Omuson, has actually gotten a few disappointing hits on the ball. She really has not been the best that she really want to be in this game. I mean, that tells you about their preparedness. I mean, this team really have not gathered enough to be able to come here and pose the kind of threat that CNS Spikers can actually put to the table. And that is just the difference. I mean, you look at the body sizes of this opponent, you look at the body size of CNS Spikers, it tells you of a team that has been in camp for a long time. They have been preparing. They are physically fit. Absolutely. You look at them and you look at the opponent, it just tells physical fitness there. And then you can also see a team that are also struggling with playing togetherness. And when you are not fit, when you don't camp enough, these are the kind of challenges that you experience. And that's exactly the challenge that we are seeing from Live Camp Volleyball Club. But if they can keep up to their goals and tell themselves that the experience they must have gathered over the years playing the game, being superstars, being national figures, this can propel them as well.
Yes, this can actually propel them to do better. But the thing is that these CNS Spikers, they are so tough. You can't just tap the ball across and you expect to get a point. If you see the strength on their hit, you get to know they are already used to playing hard balls. So if the balls come out soft to their court, you are in trouble. You could see that. Great defense. Oh, she missed it and they just lost the second set. Two sets down. The Live Camp Volleyball team have just lost the second set. The CNS Spikers are being so glad, and if you could see them in their face, they are so focused. They can't just wait for the second set to get done with this match. But I hope the Live Camp Volleyball team will come out stronger.
Well, mathematically, I think he believes that they have done way better than they did in the very first set. I mean, they dropped down 4 points. They 4 points to pick up a set inside of this game. It was 17 the last time. It is 21 this time. If they get first to 25, they will take a set, and perhaps there's going to be a fourth set inside of this game. But I think you'll believe and you'll accept with me that this game has been absolutely entertaining. It is the only game in the women category at the National Division 1 for day 2, and it gives you all the excitement, all the volley excellence you can ever require. That is why the whole fans are glued to the game, and massive shout out to the fans of CNS Spikers. They have been absolutely warm and lively. They were here yesterday, turn up the light, see them win 3-0. They are here again. They have to set up. Maybe it's going to be another 3-0.
I just don't hope it's going to be 3-0, but two things are going to happen in this particular set. Either the Live Campers come out stronger or they come out weaker. We could see the determination from their face when they come back from the third set. You could see them on the benches. They are not really looking as if they still want to remain together to come out and win this particular set. They might not really have the courage enough to stop the CNS Spikers, but I tell you, the CNS Spikers, what I see in their faces and their skill application, I tell you, they won't stop doing what they are doing. The only thing that can stop them is Live Campers.
Absolutely. I mean, well, Live Campers will actually show that they have got the life in them to actually camp. So that will be the difference in the very third set of this game, because CNS Spikers, they know that it could be a lot more difficult in the third set, but they are prepared. I mean, they have actually given what it takes in this game. So far, they haven't dropped a set. They are about to win their second game in it, and that tells you they'll be totally on top of the log right there in the women category, and they need to just push one more and push the 2 more steps, talk about winning 2 more games, and then they naturally will get promoted to the Premier League. That will do a lot for them. Their confidence, their belief, and of course their hunger to play at the top flight of volleyball in Nigeria.
The passion and the zeal the coach of the Live Campers, Coach Hatem Amro, is putting into that team, I tell you, it's something to be reckoned with. I hope he doesn't get disappointed and discouraged. He can just keep doing what he's doing with the team. In no distant time, they could come out stronger. This could be an eye-opener. Perhaps next time for a tournament like this, they will have the strength to come out to prepare properly. If you want to compete in a tournament like this, this is not just a weekend or a Saturday friendly kind of match. This is where warriors are being made and created. And you just don't come out to be created as a warrior, but your mindset has to also play a big role in it. I tell you, two things are going to happen in this particular set. It's either the live campers come out stronger or they will come out weaker. They got to 21 points in the second set. Perhaps in this third set, they might not get up to 15 again.
Well, I wouldn't know for that. I mean, they have gotten beyond 15 twice that have played in two sets. But if they don't get to 15, it tells you that they naturally will then lose confidence in themselves. I think that could also happen because in a game of this magnitude, when you drop two sets in two, it tells you that you just might not be able to put up the kind of nerve to put up a fight in the third. So if they believe in that line of thought, then it just might not get up to 15, and then that augurs with your thought. But I'm saying you also want to give them a chance in it because they are here to play. I mean, the beauty of the Division 1 is that it merges and marries the grassroots with the professionals. And this is where professionals play. And that's exactly why you see the CNS Spikers, they continue to prove that they can also be professionals that will play in the Premier League, the top flight. This is what volleyball in Nigeria is all about.
Yes, this is what volleyball is not all about. Let's see what happens in this third set. The live cam settled on jersey number 3, Mary with the serve. Let's see what she serves. Good serve, good reception, excellent serve. She goes with the fire and brimstone. I tell you, this lady is not a joke. She jumps so high like a high jumper. I hope she doesn't cross the net sometime. See, it's so deadly. The sitter with the serve. She served to the net. That's 1 point apiece. Amara with the serve. JC number 9 for live campers. I see the two sides are trying to take it nice and slow. Good serve. Good reception. Great hit by JC number 11 for CNS. Excellent. Sean Pablo, what do you have to tell us about the players on the team going by the team list and the 4-6 on court? What do you think is really giving the live campers a little difficult in trying to win this set? Because I see them, they give ball the back to CNS Spikers. These guys are not a joke. She dropped the ball off speed. It was picked. Oh, Kosi just crossed the ball back. That is not so good. She comes with the fire. She was sent back by Chigozem. That is excellent, Sean Pablo. Over to you.
Well, I think that is exactly what they have to keep doing in this game to stay alive. I mean, they have to always monitor the movement, watch the steps, watch the space. Very importantly, you have to put the balls where the space is. That's the only way you win points. I mean, you look at the players that wield jerseys and the numbers for CNS Spikers, and then you want to actually watch how they move. Especially talk about player like jersey number 12, Ibrahim Marian. She has actually done so much hurt to the opponents that they play against live campers. I mean, you also want to look at jersey number 11, Jessica Tawase. She's got a great movement as well, and the way that she does move, you have to be very intelligent to be able to spot her and nip her in the butt, to be able to get one past her. And that's what they have to keep doing. I mean, that was quite brilliant. I mean, watching the steps and watching where the ball is bouncing, make sure you are right there before it gets to drop and put it in a way where no one else will get to hit it. That's exactly what Ogechi and Nabaroye did in there to gain that point, and they continue to put up a fight. But I think CNS Spikers, they've got what it takes. It will be hard to see them lose this game.
It's going to be very hard to see them lose this game. The number of players they have that have good power on their hand for a spike, they are just too much. They have at least like 3 spikers on their court that can hit so hard, they can jump so high. You see again, I tell you, Angela is a weapon.
Yeah, of course, you have to really watch the way she made that move, and that was enough to tell you what she was going to do. She knew where the ball was coming to. She knew what she was going to spike it to. She knew just what to do to get that parity at 4 points apiece inside of the third set here, and they continue to put themselves on the line. They know that the fans are believing in them right now. Having won the first 2 sets, their supporters continue to cheer with a very loud cheer, and that makes it all good and all fine for them. That's why they continue to put in performance upon performance, despite the good fight from live campers. I mean, live campers here, they know they've dropped 2 sets. They can only do themselves, a little bit of consolation by winning the very next set, which is this set, and that's why you see them take the lead most of the time. They lead now 5-4, but it will be hard to see them pick up the next play because the rotation of CLS spikers will tell you about what could happen when the ball comes down the very next time. But it goes out, and luckily, it's a 2-point lead now for live campers, 6-4.
The big problem with the live campers is that they easily send the ball back to the opponent's court. If you have to send the ball back to the opponent's court, it has to be a spike. Patient just threw away that spike. She spiked out. Kosi with the serve for live campers on JC13. Bad reception, good set. Off speed, Amara with the defense. You see it, Kosi send the ball back to be hit again. You don't do that on volleyball. If you have the ball on your court, you have to spike the opponent. If you don't, they will do that back to you. Send the ball back again. She gets the kill. Defended. Oh, live campers are 4-point lead. First time ever in this match. I can see Sean Pablo smiling to that point lead. You like what you see, right? But I hope they keep doing that. This is the first time the CNS Spikers call a timeout before the point of 10. What do you have to say about the live campers? Put in a good fight. Remember, initially I tell you 2 things are going to happen in this particular set. Either the live campers come out stronger or they'll come out weaker. So are they coming out stronger or weaker? It's too early to tell. Be careful with your words, Sean.
Well, for every point being made by CNS Spikers, live campers have made a double. So 8-4, and that's how they lead it and they go. But for live campers, I think it's quite a tall mountain to see them come back. But consolation will mean that they are also going to be contenders inside of this tournament. That's exactly why you see that they are putting on energy. They know that CNS Spikers have got the edge over them, but they are ready to fight on, and that's why the fight is beginning to pay off. They have 5-point lead now, and their opponents are yet to even hit 5 points in it. So with 9-4, that's a lot of belief coming from live campers.
All right, it's still too early to tell if the live campers can win this particular set. The game of volleyball can only be determined by which team will win when it is 18-19, 20-19, 23-20. The teams that keep playing that hard, they send the ball back for CNS Spikers. This is a chance for them to make a point. She hit the ball, was defended. You see, Kosi sent it back. That was the second touch. She needed to send the ball back for a spike. You see, they hit that back. You don't do that. It was a second touch. Whatever, even if you are not a setter, a second touch, you need to try to set the ball to your spikers. If you just cross the second ball to your opponent, what you will expect, it is a kill.
Well, I think for the live campers, they are really making their undoing by making some very unforced errors, and that is also being the difference here. I mean, technically, you have to be sound enough to make sure that you don't cost yourself point. I mean, when you give a point away, it's more or less like giving confidence away because you also give service away. But it's going to see them back at it. It's now 10-5, which means they are back to a 5-point lead. Now, for live campers, it's about the unforced errors. It's about not making costly mistakes. It's about not throwing points away. It's about always making sure that they add to the number and not minus from the number.
Yes, they will need to keep adding to the numbers. You could see Coach Hatem Amro is about to take out Kosi. He wants to bring in Esther. She has crossed. I've been counting the number of points or the number of second balls she has crossed in this particular match. In the first set, she had about 2. In this particular set, she has 3 now. And she crossed 5 balls. They lost 4. They eventually got 1. So if you ask me, that's a bad ratio. For a good player or a player who wants to take his team to victory, you don't just cross the second ball. It makes you look unserious and it makes you look like a sabotage to the team.
Well, that's exactly what I said earlier. I mean, your false errors, the cross balls, I mean, you're not supposed to be doing all of that. The way you're supposed to hit it you should be very, very particular. You should be specific. You should be very much intentful. I mean, you should come in with all the lines in your mind and in your sight, knowing where exactly the ball will drop before you even put a hand to it for a hit. But that's exactly what they should be doing. I mean, not cost themselves points when they should be gathering points. Now they lead by 5 points and they are down, having considered 6 and also 2 sets in it. So it's about their fights. I mean, they have to keep on going, but keep on going is going together and going for the positive reasons.
This is the Nigerian National Division 1 Volleyball League, played in the MKO Abiola National Stadium in Abuja, Nigeria's capital. This substitution coming for the CNS Spiker, JC number 6 back on court. She has been so deadly from the first set. Perhaps they give the JC number 10 the opportunity to play. Good serve by the CNS Spiker. CNS Spiker just grabbed the point so flat. The CNS Spiker supporters still doing a good job supporting their team to victory regardless. They're 3 points down in this third set. But Sean Pablo, if I should take a wager with you, $100, I would take CNS Spikers to win this set. What say you?
Well, it's about putting your mouth where your money is, or rather putting your money where your mouth is. Well, I think that was a very good dink coming through from jersey number 7 of Life Campus. They talk about Chigoziem Nelma. I thought that was a very, very fantastic hit, and they make another point on it again. That is now seeing them go by another double lead. I mean, for every point made by CNS Spikers, they, Life Camp Volleyball Club, have made a double. It's not 14 against 7, and that makes for them to be able to go further and continue to add more points. If they will take this side, I believe that will open up the game yet again. 2-1 result is going to be very more decent heading into the fourth set. But at the sticks at the moment, to answer to your question, you put your money where you believe CNS Spikers will get it. Yes, they've got a 1 point, but I think they will have to show something quite spectacular to also obtain the result and take the set and take the win as well.
Right, and well said by Sean. They need to put in something spectacular to come out to win this particular set, because the Life Campers are not looking as if they are ready to give out this set, which is a good thing. One thing I know and I believe and I keep saying is that the Life Campers will keep improving, match in, match out, set in, set out. So any other team that is about to play the Life Campers has to be very, very serious. The CNS Spikers are losing so many points in this particular set on first errors, just like the way Life Campers keep losing on first errors from the first and the second set. Right now, it is the turn of the CNS Spikers. They might be shocked and surprised that if they lose this set, they could go on to lose the fourth set again. That will be disastrous for CNS Spikers.
Well, I think that's just exactly what you should be expecting in a game of this magnitude and level. I mean, the quality just gets better and better and better. CNS Spikers know that they have the edge with 2 sets, but Life Campers, they cannot go away just right now. They put up the fight and they're beginning to man their unforced errors. I mean, the crossbows have now been minimal, and then watching the line has been also much more in their favor. That's why you see them getting point upon point. Now they lead just not about the double, but even beyond the double. They lead by 9 points, and their opponents haven't even gotten to 9 points. Now, you said earlier that they might not get a 15 point in this game, in this particular set, but look at it right now. They have made it to 17, 2 past 15, and their opponents have not even made a half, or they are just about a half of 15. What about that?
Like I said earlier on, I was not trying to be a prophet of doom. I said 2 things are going to happen in this particular set. It's either the Life Campers come out stronger or they could come out weaker. So what they are proving to do right now, they are coming out stronger. I like what they are doing. I am enjoying it. I am a huge fan of the both teams. They are doing a great job. This is the second time out for the CNS Spikers. I tell you, the Life Campers have really put them on their heels right now. in playing a game of volleyball, if you really want to stay apart or on equal strength with your opponent, you need to put them on their toes like this. If you allow them to keep having it all easy, you're going to be in serious problem. And the live campers right now are really being serious. I can see all of them, the live campers, putting on a game face now. You could see Kosi still cheering and shouting. I tell you one thing about her, no matter how difficult the match is, she doesn't get jittered, she doesn't get bothered, she just keeps doing her thing. Volley excellence.
Well, absolutely, you can say that again. I mean, who can believe it? You said earlier that volleyball is actually being won when you get to the point of 17, 18, 19. Now look at it. Who can believe that it is 19-8 and it is not to CNS Spikers, but to the live campers? They lead now, not even by a double, not even one plus a double. They lead by 11, 19-8, which means just 6 points. They win their first set.
Yeah, you could call it just 6 points, but it's going to come with sweat and blood, with some determination. Because he just made a point. That was our speed. The live campers are having a great time this time around. This is going to be their first set win in this particular match. And it seems they are, the way they're cheering, it seems they are the one who have 2-set lead. Bad hit. The ball hit the ball to the net. The live campers are really getting this point. This is lovely. I love what live campers are doing. Good job, live campers. I like you. I love you. Good game, ladies. They got a point against us and the ace from Amaya.
Well, I think you just have to give it right now to the tactical genius of the manager, Hatem Amro. I mean, the manager is very, very brilliant enough to spot the problems, see the issues, know where the wrongs are coming from, be able to righten them, and that's exactly why we see the result rightening in their favor. They lead only by 2 now. They will get their first set in it and open up the game again. We might be up for something dramatical. We might be up for something absolutely unbelievable, but this is volley excellence. You cannot ask for more.
I cannot ask for more. This is volley excellence. Chigoziem just did that again with the strong kill. Angela has been neutralized, but she's back with some venom. She just got that kill. They had no answer to that. However, the CNS Spikers are still down 9-23. What a big and a huge lead for the live campers. Initially, I tell you that the live campers has the caliber of players to stop the CNS Spikers. The only difference was that it's preparation. But I tell you, they'll keep improving match after match.
This is now 1-for-1, 1 point for 1 set for live campers. That's about how you do it. And they are believing by every rally that comes their way. They continue to struggle for it. They drop one, they know they have to pick it up. But if you look at the scoreboard right now, leading by 14 points, haven't gone up by 15. That tells you that they are just about 1 foot in it. If this game gets to 1-2, I believe live campers can now believe that maybe they get the next set, then they'll just be able to go all the way and make it a 3-2 win in it. I think it's getting much more interesting.
Yeah, it's really getting much interesting. 11 to set point. Let's see what the CNS Spiker would serve. Good serve, good pass, good set. Kosi with the kill, she got it. The live campers just have their first set win in this particular match. This is absolutely marvelous. I like this. The live campers are putting on a fight. If eventually the live campers get to lose this match, I think they will still be very happy for this set.
Well, I think you are spot on that, because when you look at the result of this set, it tells you about total outclassing. I mean, look at it. They did just win by double margin. Their win, even with their win, is much more than the amount of points being made by their opponent. 25-11. That is a 14-point win inside of the third set for a team that dropped the first 2 sets in it. That tells about a magical moment springing forth in this game. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if I see live campers get to win the very next set and open up a 5-set thriller. This is the National Division 1, baby. You're welcome.
Yes, this is the Nigerian National Division 1 Volleyball League in MKO Abiola National Stadium in Abuja, Nigeria's capital, Africa's most populous black nation. Stay tuned for the fourth set. You could see the live campus volleyball supporters. They're really cheering their teams to victory. I could see the CNS Spiker supporters are trying to go back into their shells. The supporting come back now to the live campus. This is a live campus volleyball supporter. What do you think? How excited are you to see live campus win this particular set?
Really excited. Really excited. We always come from the back to do it. And I believe in my girls. We're still going to do it. My name? Casey from LCVC Live Camp Volleyball Club.
You could hear it from Casey, LCVC Live Camp Volleyball supporters doing a good job. I hope their happiness keep on being happy. The next set is about to happen. That is the set that everybody has to come out top, bring out your A game. Let's see what you have. But I tell you, perhaps just maybe the CNS Spikers can come out with more venom, or the live campus. Who do you think could come out with more venom? Or?
Well, I think at this juncture, it's about the tactical onus of the managers to see if through it is and win the very next set. Well, for me, I think you see how CNS Spikers open the game. It tells you that they have the quality. Having made 2 sets in 2, they can actually believe again and come back to win this fourth. But for live campus, I believe that what they've been doing so far is one that actually will have the hope and belief from the fans. The fans are beginning to rally around them. The fans are beginning to cheer for them now. A lot of people are beginning to see, okay, this team are putting in some kind of effort, and that effort is a commensurate to what the fans are doing right now. I mean, but for live campus, they just have to keep it up. I believe that they have gotten 1 set, they can get another. But for CLS Spikers, I think it's all August to the manager right now, the head coach, Oladapo Kafilat Adeshola, who would have to be able to tell the girls what they have to do. It's about keeping it up the way we started it. Let's go back to the basics.
Yes, let's go back to the basics for CNS Spikers. I can see so much excitement in this gym, in this indoor hotspot. Every excitement and momentum and support seems to go back to the live campus, as if the live campus are the favorite in this particular match. They just won a set 2-1, and it suddenly makes them the favorite. Sometimes I hear people talk about the god of football. Are you trying to tell me that is there any god controlling the game of volleyball too? Or it's just that the odds just keep favoring the live campus in this particular set? The live campus just got the first point in this particular set. That's big, that's huge for them.
Well, when you add up the last set to right now where we are, it means that they lead by 15 points. That is 26 against 11. I mean, 11 only point being made in how many rallies now? And it's now even more and even better. It's about the game. I mean, one team can start well, the other can finish. That is the It's not about how you get to start it. It's about how you got to get to the finish line, how you got to reach out there and actually raise your shoulders and your hands saying, yes, we won. That is exactly the motivation that live campers have right now, having won the first set. Well, that point goes out carefully or rather carelessly to CNS Spikers. It took a little bit out of the line, but it looked like it was going to drop in, but just didn't. So they have to also believe that whatever they are doing, they have to get back to the same spirit, the same tactics, the same pattern of play that they made them become the winners of the third set by making it up massive. That is what the live campers have got to do. They just cannot forget so quickly. For CNS Spikers, get back to the basics and conclude what they already started.
Yes, doing that, Chikoziem is back. Chikoziem is really back in this action. She keeps getting excellent and brilliant point for the live campus. No! Happening right now, understand. I think Santa Mary with the send, she goes to Chigozem again. Chigozem hits the ball to the net. I think the live campus still need to have another player get to step up to play as hard as Chigozem is doing, because Chigozem has been instrumental for them to win that third set. Now, if one or two other players get to come out of their shell and also bring out their A game to support the live campus volleyball team win, people like Kosi, I'm telling you, if you keep doing that over and over, the live campus are eventually going to win this set. Before now, Kosi was about to be solved in the fourth set because she kept crossing the second touch. I saw her did cross again the second touch and she threw the ball went straight out. But now again, she got to hit the ball, she got the point. So if Kosi could get up and meet up to expectation, just like the way Chigozem is doing, I think the live campus will eventually win this match.
Well, I think for live campus, what they're beginning to realize is that teamwork gives us the result. And that's why you see the likes of a Kosi Nebwem coming to play the way that she's doing. You can see the kind of difference she made in the third set. To see them win that set and winning massively. Kosi just number 13 for live campus can actually be the difference here again instead of this fourth set. Not just her, I'm looking at jersey number 9, Amara Andusonwo, who also can pull some kind of support and help this team stay alive and get this particular set and push us to that thrilling fifth set that can pull in this game. But you can also see that these players, they know they've got what it takes. Not just them, even the captain of the side can also do something. The libero has to always be much more alert. I expected her to be behind that ball and not away from that ball. That is what she's got to do. And if she can do that, then the support they need will definitely come, particularly from Esther Dominic, the libero. I expect her to be much more in great positions.
Yeah, Esther Dominic, the libero for live camp. If you ask me, I'll tell you from the first set, she has been excellent. You see, if you're looking for players who could give you backcourt dirty job to help you and take your team to victory, Amara is one of those players. Amara does a whole lot dirty job, but one thing is that she's not so excellent when it comes to spiking in front court. But if she has the opportunity, she gets to kill the ball and place it where she could eventually get a point. But if it's backcourt defense, I'll tell you, anytime, any day, I'll give it to Amara. Amara with the libero Esther behind the live campus defensive side. They will do a great job and keep defending the balls. That was an unforced error. She spiked the ball to the net.
Well, I think what makes a great team is maximizing on the strength of individuals and not open the weaknesses. That's what they have to do. Amara Anlusonwo is one player who can actually be a center. She can also play at the back, but not so good up front. What do? You make sure in rotational plays, you always have her behind and not in front. That way, she can be of a great support to the team. Now, you look at the kinds of Kosi who knows how to pull massive spikes like she haven't even pulled a finger. That is the kind of player you need up front. Now, you need to be able to use the materials you have to be able to get the results you are looking forward to. But as it sticks at the moment, live campers have got belief. They've got one set. They can get this second, but they have to come together and maximize on their strengths.
Yes, talking about maximizing their strength. In as much as this particular rotation, Amara is in front. Most of the set ball possibly would be tried to be set to her, and her spiking power is not so much. Now, Amara is in front, and JC number 11 for live campers in front. I think maybe next time, the next rotation, hence Amara doesn't have too much a huge spike or so much power in her spike. I think you could make her go a par or the same rotation with Chigoziem. Hence Chigoziem has much power. So if she's in front with Chigoziem, that means Chigoziem gets to take much of the attack. But right now, the stronger player on heat is behind, and almost not so strong of the hitters are in front. So it's going to pose a little bit difficulties for the live campers. Lucky enough, it's just one rotation, and before you know it, Chigoziem is back in front. Let's see what Chigoziem is going to pull up.
Well, it's always excitement when she comes to play, especially when she mans our front row. Now, Chigoziem Noma comes in a way that you know that when she comes with the spikes, it's always going to be a bazooka. It's always going to be something quite troubling, something quite thundering, something that can get a point for the team. And that's why she always pulls in front there, always rotating. You can always see her stay at the spot. She always moves around just to make sure that she is right there at the right place at the right time. And she comes with this one, and that causes a disarray. And now they get another chance. It's a tip and another confusion in the camp of the CNS Spikers, but they get themselves back at it and they continue the rotation. But Amara now with a good spike, but again, that didn't come with the right power. But that's a big one, and Kosi was caught napping.
Yeah, she was caught napping. I sensed danger and trouble for the live campers. 11-10, the CNS Spikers with a 1-point lead. You could see Angela Ilipua. She's back with her venom. The center just knew that she has to set all the ball to Angela Ilipua. If the setter keeps setting all the set balls to Angela Ilipua for the CNS Spikers, the live campers are in big trouble.
Well, I think Kosi returning to the bench right now, Kosi Nebwe, she will realize that what she was supposed to do for the team, she didn't do. I mean, she has got the spike power. She needs to be much more upfront, and that is the difference now. That's exactly what she should be doing. Not stay behind. She needs to be much more upfront, be able to get the balls, make the spikes, get the points, and help the team achieve the aim of winning this set. Now, with the likes of Chigoziem and Noma, who is also up there, you also have Amara Onusonwo, who can also push some support. I think live campers just have to make sure that whatever they have to do, the right players have to be at the right places. That is how you win points, and not causing on false errors that make you lose points. That's not what they should be doing. Not now at all.
Not now at all, not now at all, because the game is becoming difficult and difficult and difficult. The CNS Spikers are beginning to take a point lead. They don't want to lose that 1-point lead. Immediately the live campers take the point, they get it back. Perhaps if they block this one or if they get it set to Amara, it's all speed. All the spike they've been giving to Amara, like she can't make 80% of her spikes. So if you ask me, I would tell the setter not to set most of the balls for her, regardless if she's in front or behind.
You see, I think the brilliance of the manager here, Hatem Amro, is to understand what player should be at what particular time. You can see that Kosi Nebo is back on the court. Now back, and she's well fit to be able to take position. She doesn't have to stay at a point. That's exactly what she has to do. Always
great block, but this one counts against them. They just have to keep going. Cannot now. Have to keep doing it.
Yes, you just have to keep doing it. But the thing is that the CNS Spikers have woken from their slumber. That's what Kosi should be made of anytime, any day. But the thing is that she got a good kill right now. Perhaps we hope she doesn't make any other unforced errors again. The live campers need to defend this point. They are 2 points down. She served the ball, good serve. Great skill. Patient is doing it again. Patient is deadly. Angela is deadly. The setter is brilliant. We have Pink Pearl and Jessie number 4 with the serve. The live campers need to get this point and also defend their serve. Great serve. Kosi with the set. She goes in with the kill. She got the point. 13-15. Still the live campers 2 points now. Jean Pablo Chigos is going to serve. From Coco
won the last 2 points for live campers. I mean, that is incredible with a great. That was something amazing. I mean, they have to keep going that way. This is now a penalty of 15 points. This is the 4th set, and both teams are just about 1 set of difference with the advantage.
Middles, she got the point. Oh, that would have been a point because the ball was set right close to the net.
Well, they've gone past the 20-point mark. They now have for one more. That's exactly how you got to get closer and closer to get the win. CNS Spikers 21-19 now. It tells you that they can actually push further more, and they now believe that for Live Campus to get a point today, it continues to put this game at a tight neck. A bottleneck here can actually be the reality. But for Live Campus, I think they have been losing the zeal. They've been losing the tenacity that they played at the same time in the third set. That is what they need to do, but they haven't been doing it. Amara is getting a bit tired, and Chigoziem has not been as proficient as she has been with the Spikes. And Kosi is not also doing the same, and that's exactly why you see their dropping point. The libero is back at it. Hopefully, she gets to pull those supports and have to dig those balls back in play. Maybe with that, they can come back, but it's a big spike, and it's now a parity, 21-21. Hey, they're back.
It's actually 21-22. The CNS Spikers still lead with 1 point. Amara with the serve. Patience still in front. Pink Pearl. The setter on the net is 22. The second official says the Live Campus on net. The point goes to CNS Spikers 23-21. Substitution, JC number 5 in for JC number 4. Live Campus need this point as if it's the last breath. Let's see what they do. Easy serve, bad reception. They give it back. The setter brought the ball. The CNS Spiker got the point. 24-21. It is a great encounter, great match. Good fight from the Live Campus. The first timers in the National Division Volleyball in Nigeria. Live Campus doing a great job.
Well, I think the difference here for CNS Spikers so far from the third set and this fourth has been the inclusion, or rather, the more minutes being given to jersey number 8, Oyinye Christian. I mean, she has actually come in and she has changed the rhythm of the game for CNS Spikers, and she is a lot more for spikes. That's her coming. She continues to even spike and to pull balls back. With a player of that kind of quality, it tells about continuous play. And now you can see Live Campus get a disarray. She is also positioning now for another spike to come in. This one drops and they win it, and they are just one set away from one game as well. That is just about 1 point, which has been won 25-22. Winning the first 25-17. They won the second 25-21. Dropped the third 11-25. Picked up the fourth 25-22. It is another day for CNS Spikers. Having won the first game yesterday on match day 1. They make it another 3 points in the kitty. They are up there on the table for the women category. It's looking beautiful for them. It's looking beautiful for the supporters and fans. It's looking beautiful for the chief of level star Spikers. And it's also good to see that Live Campus, with a set in this game, can believe for the next one.
Yes, the Live Campus indeed will become stronger for the next match. I must tell you, the Live Camp supporters and the manager and the coach must be proud of his team for putting on this excellent and a big fight to the CNS Spikers. The CNS Spikers are highly prepared for this encounter, but the Live Campers live to expectation. Good job, Live Campers. Congratulations to CNS Spikers. See you in the next match. I am your host, Malaika George.
And it's been shot by the GCFL. Let's do this again.